Hoy despierto con mi nombre en la palma del amor. No soy el miedo ni el eco del ayer. Respiro hondo, hago espacio al corazón. Digo sí a mi valor, vuelvo a nacer. Amor propio radical, hoy me abrazo total. Radical self-love, I'm choosing me tonight. Yo digo sí a mi bondad, suelto la oscuridad. I say yes to what is good, I step into the light. I awaken with my name on the palm of love, not the fear nor the echoes from before. I breathe in hope, make room within my heart, say yes to my worth. I rise once more. Cada cicatriz me conduce hacia la paz. Cada lágrima germina compasión. Pongo límites que cuidan mi verdad. Perdono y sostengo mi canción. When I stumble, I rise with tender dignity. Oh, holy boundaries bless the garden of my soul. There is nothing broken here. Spirit lives in me. Hand in hand we heal. Together we are whole. Amor proprio radical. Me abrazo. Radical self-love, I'm choosing me tonight. Sí a mi bondad, suelto la oscuridad. I say yes to what is good, I step into the light.
Welcome again. I hope you all are excited to be here as I am, and we all are, for the preparation that we've been making for this time together for the next 6 weeks, beginning tonight through November 12th, 7 to 9 Mexico time, which will change for those of us in the United States on daylight time after the 3rd of November. But we'll be talking about that when we get closer to that point. And it's time to introduce our facilitator, our teacher, our guide, Krista McAtee from Santa Rosa CSL in Santa Rosa, California, Santa Rosa Center for Spiritual Living in Santa Rosa, California. I didn't know I was going to be introducing her, so I don't have her bio in front of me, but I've known Krista, I think about, I don't know, 6 years or so for sure now. Fishkin a year. And I know her to be pure love, so I know she can teach us more about how to be pure love ourselves if we're in challenges around that. Krista's been a teacher involved in education of one kind or another for many, many years. She has about 30 years of experience of being an example as well as being an actual teacher in classrooms like this. And she's taught this kind of topic or this kind of work to a number of different types of groups, most of which were not necessarily believing themselves on a spiritual course or spiritual class. And so we can talk a lot more openly here maybe about the integration of science of mind and its principles into the teachings that Krista is going to be sharing with us about embodying self-love. Krista's been at the Center for Spiritual Living there in Santa Rosa or Oakland and in Merida. She took the second part of her practitioner training in Merida in Spanish. She is bilingual, although her curriculum for this class has always been in English, so we're going to have it broadcast in English. The recordings will be available in both languages, so you'll be able to watch both languages or choose the one that you're best able to understand when you get the links for the recordings. And back to Krista, she's just a wonderful, wonderful ambassador for us for the Convention of the Americas. And I hope that you'll be thinking about it during the class, that you might come and join her and the rest of us at the 2026 convention, July 21st through 25th/26th. Saturday the 26th is our last day. And I would like to have her introduce herself any further. If there's anything that I left out that she would like to tell you about. She, as I said, she got her practitioner training, the last part of it in Merida. So she's had the experience in both languages of science of mind as well. And hope that everything is going to run smoothly tonight. And we apologize in advance for any bumps in the technology we might have. And I have my telephone number in the chat. For those of you who haven't joined the chat, please look for that link in your registration confirmation. And you'll be receiving messages there as well as via email. Krista, McAtee, bravo.
Gracias, Peggy. Thank you, Peggy. I'm actually kind of updating, going as I do. I always say a plan is a common base for change, and I am planning on presenting in Spanish. So if you don't have the translation set up, let us know and we'll help you figure that out.
Well, my apologies there. Nobody told me you changed your mind about it.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were going to do all that work. You didn't want to do all that work, I thought. So great.
Well,
Congratulations and thank you. And I'll maybe switch to the channel.
yeah, here we go. So, bienvenidos a Amor Propio Radical.
Welcome to Radical Self-Love. So we are here, and I have also here with me Xochitl. She will introduce herself later. She's a student and a great assistant for me, and we're going to do this workshop together. Well, the first point is just attend your needs. If you want to just stretch a little, listen to your body, what your body is telling you, so you will be able to be present the whole session. And the most important thing is choosing is more important than doing. We will talk a little more about it later. The most important thing is that you choose to participate, to be here. Well, let's start by taking a deep breath to connect with the present moment, just to close your eyes. Take some breath. Just to feel where you're sitting on, feeling that the earth is supporting us. We are just supported by the earth. We don't have to worry. This Mother Earth, and we are embraced by gravity. So that's a demonstration that the earth wants us to be here. We are embraced by this energy. I know there is an infinite love, an intelligence that guides this planet. Just in this dance with the sun, with another beings, this intelligence exists in all the creation itself. This is the same intelligence within each person here. This is the intelligence, the wisdom and love that breathes, that it is like oxygen for us, to make the body works. We are supported, we are guided in this dance. I know that this intelligence manifests itself in each word, in each change, or in each smile, in everything that will be expressed here in this session. All is guided by this divine love. This divine love that is within the heart of each human being in this planet. I know that this present moment is perfect. We are supported, we are embraced by the love of Mother Earth and for the divine love. And when I remember this, I just release, I just let go, I just flow, smile, just breathe, and enjoy each moment, each breath, each second of the life. I give thanks to everyone here to take the time to be here, knowing that our moments are sacred. I give thanks to all of us that choose to be here now, and I'm very excited to share everything that we will learn here in this community. With love and joy and peace, I release my world, knowing that each word I said is true, and so it is. Well, I would like to share a little more about myself, but I would like to tell a little more about me, about this journey, my journey. Oh, this is my mom. When I was in second grade, there was a teacher at school. In the 80s, it was released this press that this teacher was gay, and there were a lot of families just taking away their children. And my mother taught me at that time about racism and a lot of the battles for the rights of the human rights. So then I realized that I didn't want to be part of a community that can harm other people. Well, I just arrived home crying, and my mom told me, well, living in California, the best way is help others, is learning Spanish, so you can welcome other people, Spanish speakers here. You can make these people belong here. So then at 7, I started learning Spanish, and I continue learning. There is a lot to learn. But I hope I have you will be patient with my Spanish. Well, the next step was to adopt. So these are my babies. My baby one is 30, and my daughter is 25. They came to me when they were just months, and I learned a lot from them. They are my great, great teachers. Well, I would tell that in these years, being mother, and I have learned that we have to give love. I have to give love to my mom, to my children. And then I started to learn about self-love. Oh, well, and this picture, you can see this, it is written love. This is made by woman that was in prison. Well, in the last years, I've been going to prison um, just to show, to love the divine, the wisdom to share with them. And I learn a lot with them when I go to visit them. Well, I would like to share later some stories. I feel so blessed to share time with them. 5 years ago, I started to learn about the somatic science, how to heal the body, how to embody. Well, this is Katin Thomas. This is one of my teachers. She's transgender and a very great teacher. A lot of the things I learned come from her. I think that for her, for example, she has to love herself radically. There's no way to she had to learn how to love herself completely. And my last teacher here is my grandson. Well, he's here, but let's see how it goes. Why my grandson? It's 5.5 years. He taught me that we know we come here with already with this self-radical love. We are supported and we are already loved and we deserve love. And well, and when we grow, we started to forget about this. So this workshop is just to remember what we already know. Well, this is a little about my journey. Now I will invite Sochi to share with us about her journey in radical self-love. She was my student long ago, how to teach math. I was teaching math and I have learned a lot from her. So I just asked her to help me here. Hi, good evening. Well, I'm Sochi. I met Krista in a teaching class. So she was teaching us mathematics, and I don't like math. So at the beginning, I thought that, oh my God, this is going to be so boring. Oh my God, a lot of stress here. But then I met her and I am so grateful because I stay in that class and I learn a lot from her. And I also learned from her about this self-radical love. Well, since I was a child, I had a lot of issues. I immigrated from Mexico to here since I was little. And well, there were financial problems when I was a child. There were a lot of issues going in my family. and grew up in a community, well, that wasn't. I didn't felt I belong there, but then with Krista, I learned a lot from her. I I was able to find peace, and well, so this is how I am now, and now I appreciate my family, my brother, my education, my friends, uh, and of course I consider Krista as my friend and my family, that I do appreciate what they did for me. All this strength to go ahead and grow, to achieve my goals. My brother helped me just to understand and be more compassionate with people, just to be more human, just to um, understand that everyone goes at their own pace, and just to be a little tolerate, softer with myself. And my friends, yes, I I've met a lot of these strong people, these strong women. Well, and that's in the last 3, 4 years. This is my life, meeting a lot of women that's supported me, and this is so important for me. I learn a lot from them, and I feel so supported by them too. Thank you. So now I would like to ask you if you can introduce yourself by writing in the chat what's your name, from where in the world you are joining us, and then just I invite you to just turn around and share with us something that for you symbolize represents love. For example, what I'm showing now, this is from Oaxaca, and this is has the form of a heart, or let me see, a little pillow that helps me to feel love. I just just turn around and see if or just think of something that reminds you love. For example, right now I don't have the river next to me, but just imagining a river just reminds me love. Just invite you to write in chat. Wow, the sun. Thank you. Thanks, Sonia. Oh, Fabi, yes, from Argentina. San Antonio. Tlapan. Unity. California. Sunsets. Thanks, Michael. Oh, kittens. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good example of love. Yeah, friend. Yeah, grandchildren. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I'm very excited to have people from so many places. Yeah, friendship and my grandchildren. Yes. Yes, grandchildren are great, great teachers. Lucia from Chapala. Being here. Yes, I like this. Grandchildren. Yeah, pets. Yes. Good examples of love. Oh, if you have done it yet, you can still do it. Thank you. Thank you for being here. It's an honor to have you here. Well, let me share about our journey in these next 6 weeks. We will create the foundation of self-love. Why, what, and how. Then class 2, we will build a practice of radical self-love. We will talk about the ingredients for a radical self-love practice. In class 3, we will ask ourselves, what gets in the way of radical self-love? We will notice, we will shift, and of course, celebrate. Well, we will talk about this later. Class 4 is about radical self-love for all the parts of me. Yeah, especially these parts that is a little hard to love. When I am able to love everything, each part of me, especially the ones I don't want to see or recognize, I can learn to love the world. So next in class 5, we will talk about radical self-love and the world. How to be human beings in this planet. Then next class 6, we will talk about radical self-love, journey of growth. How, yeah, where are in our journey? Where are we now and where we want to go? So this is the beginning. This is the first step. I know that there is already people practicing radical self-love, but we will see how we have learned and in what part of our journey we are. Then, Sochi, I would like to ask you if you can do the next slide about the agreements. Yes, of course. Agreements. Oh, yeah, honor. Yeah. Thank you. That's perfect. Well, there was one night I was thinking about the foundation of radical self-love. So I would like to share this with you. Can somebody read the first one?
Yo puedo, Teresa. We are all made of love, no exceptions. Todos estamos hechos de amor, no hay excepciones.
Gracias, Teresa.
Thank you. Thank you, Teresa.
Número 2.
So, number 2.
Infinite love is available and flows through us to the extent that we allow that flow. El amor infinito está disponible y fluye a través de nosotros en la medida en que permitamos que fluya.
Gracias, Maureen.
El 3.
We know the two upon
Thanks, Maureen.
when we come into this lifetime. Sabemos estas dos verdades al llegar a esta vida.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Y número 4.
Number 4.
Many experiences in our lives have created injuries or blockages to that flow. Muchas de nuestras experiencias han creado heridas o bloqueos a ese flujo.
Gracias, Maureen.
Thank you, Maureen.
Just one language, you can say it in just that language.
Yeah, if you can speak only one language, you don't have to read both languages.
Okay,
Radical, radical self-love is that which allowed us to notice and release blockage to that flow and allows love to flow through us more fully. El amor propio radical nos permite reconocer y liberar esos bloqueos, dejando que el amor fluya más plenamente en nosotros.
Gracias, Marisa.
Thank you, Marisa.
Besitos.
Y el último.
And the last one.
The last one.
Practicing RSL can transform our lives, our relationships, our communities, and our world. La práctica del amor propio radical puede transformar nuestras vidas, nuestras relaciones, nuestras comunidades y nuestro mundo.
Oh, okay, gracias. Okay, me
Thank
encantaría
you.
escuchar.
I would like to.
¿Qué piensan?
I would like to hear from you. How
¿Qué hace sentir
how
escuchar
do you
todo
feel
esto?
when you hear
Leer
all
estos
these premises? I would like to know your thoughts about these
¿Lo
premises.
decimos o lo escribimos?
Dilo, Marisa.
Yeah, you can
Pues
share.
en este momento de mi vida es como
Well, at this time of my life,
esperanzador.
I feel hope.
Me trae esperanza de poder conectarme a un espacio donde
Hope
no
to
estoy
connect in a
y
space
donde necesito estar.
where I feel I'm not in, and a space I have to connect with.
Gracias.
Thank you.
¿Alguien más?
Anyone else that would like
I'll
to
go
share?
next. Thank you. So all of these, not all of these, but some of these are stuck in my head. And so I believe the next 6 weeks they'll be moving down to my heart. So I can know these things.
Yeah.
But I think living them is different for me.
Yeah. Perfecto, Teresa. Muchas gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Teresa. Thank you.
¿Alguien más?
Anyone else that would like to share?
Me da la esperanza de poder abrir mi
If
corazón
give
más
me
al
hope
amor.
to open my heart towards love.
Ujú.
Thank you.
Para mí eso es súper importante
For
porque yo
me,
pienso
it
que
is very, very important.
antidote, esa es palabra existe en español, antidote. No sé si estoy diciéndolo correctamente, pero de todo lo que está pasando en
Yes,
nuestro mundo,
this is the antidote
vemos
for
muchas
all
cosas
what we are
que son muy difíciles, mucha
experiencing now, right now,
odio,
all over the world.
muchas cosas
A lot of,
difíciles a aguantar.
I don't
Y yo
know,
pienso que
hate and a lot
para
of
mí lo
things
más
that,
importante es practicar amor, hacer
well,
amor,
I
necesitamos
think
amor
that the most
muy
important
fuerte
thing here is just to
porque
practice love,
nunca,
to
nunca
make this
es
love
no
muscle
solamente
stronger,
el cerebro,
just
porque
to
en la
embody.
iglesia hemos aprendido,
I
si
think
buscas
that
amor
each
en
one
el
of us,
alma, nosotros
we have this
mismos,
knowledge in
nosotros
our mind.
para poder amar
We know that we have
como
to
me quiera a mí, me
love
amo a mí.
ourselves so we can love
Entonces es
others.
completamente igual.
But embody
Y
it,
en esas
just live it.
herramientas
It is
es
different.
practicar
And this is the goal.
amor
Live
radical, saber
self-radical love.
desde los celos
Just
en el
from
corazón.
each
Entonces,
cell,
hacemos amor
from
y
all parts
empezando con
of our body, just
de ese punto
experience
de vista
this
del amor,
self-love,
empezando con amor a nosotros mismos
starting with
y
self-love,
amando a todas las partes de nosotros mismos.
loving each part of
Entonces,
ourselves.
quiero enseñar unas,
So then I would like to share, let me see, okay.
estamos aquí. He aprendido en mis estudios de la soma. La soma es el cuerpo que
I
incluye el
learned
cerebro.
in my studies, somatic studies, that our mind,
Separado,
our
¿verdad?
brain,
Y es
is
mucho
part
más
of our
que
soma,
solamente el cerebro que funciona.
and this is
Es
more
más
than our brain.
nuestra mente con
Well, I've learned that the
11
human body sends more or less
al
11
cerebro.
million bits of data per
El
second to
cerebro,
our brain,
la mente
but
consciente solo
our
puede
conscious
procesar
mind can
alrededor de
only process
50
around
pedazos por
50
segundo.
bits per second.
Entonces, eso significa que si
This means,
tenemos, por ejemplo, si pensamos en algo
like, for example, if we
sanar,
think about to learn something or to heal,
lo hacemos solamente con el cerebro,
and we
es
will
muy
do
pequeño
only with our
posibilidad.
mind, there is
Pero
only
si lo hacemos con todo el
few
cuerpo, con toda
possibilities
la soma,
to get it.
pues
But if we do it with all our
nuestro
body,
cuerpo
we have
tiene
more possibilities to heal or to
inteligencia
learn. Our body has wisdom, a
aprendiendo
special
y
wisdom
procesando, por
that is
ejemplo,
processing
los colores,
and is taking all the
las
information
texturas en la
it
pantalla,
can from,
colores, todo, todo,
it
todo,
can
todo está
everything, our
ah,
smells,
mucho, mucho, mucho más
temperature, everything around
mejorado
us.
que
So it is more
una parte del cerebro.
complicated that the how our brain
También esos
functions.
estudios del corazón, el cerebro y del
There are
corazón,
studies that
20%
says
de la
that
información va hacia el cerebro
20% of the
y 80%
information
va al corazón.
we receive is
Entonces,
comes from the heart,
porque
from
hablamos
the
un
mind to the heart, and the
pedacito
other
y a
80%
veces
comes
nos
from the
olvidamos
whole body.
el ser
So
y entonces
I would like to
muchas
share
veces
this, that
intentamos cambiar nuestros compartimientos,
um,
pero eso es
our
difícil
being guides
afuera.
the doing.
En ciencia de la mente hablamos mucho de cambiar
In Science
creencias,
of Mind, we talk about
pero hay algo aún más
changing our
profundo
beliefs,
que es el ser.
but there is something more deeper than
Entonces,
this.
ser amor,
The
sabemos que somos amor,
being
pero
love.
los
We
vivir
know
como
we are love, but living
seres de amor es
as
otra cosa.
beings of love is different. So I would like to focus on this. To be love. Michael Gladwell said that we have 10,000 hours of practice. Oh, let me just give me a few minutes.
10,000 hours of deliberate practice and feedback from a skilled coach to develop expertise. Entonces, 10,000 horas de práctica deliberate,
10,000 hours of deliberate practice.
enfocado.
Deliberado y
Focused.
supervisado.
Gracias. Y con un entrenador. Entonces, yo
Um,
pienso a mí misma. Si tomo
Supported by a coach. So I think if I take 10,000 hours to practice to become an expert or something, so
para mí, amor es la única cosa.
I would like to become an expert of love.
Entonces, tengo unas preguntas para ustedes.
Now let's move. I would like to know, what does radical mean for you? Can you write this in the chat?
Escuchar sus ideas. ¿Qué significa radical? Pueden también. Gracias. Excelente. Complejo, tajante, transformación total, total y
Total
completa.
transformation, total and complete transformation. Something
Inamovable.
that
Outside the
doesn't
norm.
move outside the norm.
Extremo, ¿no?
Extreme, absolute.
Cuando piensan en la palabra radical, ¿qué piensan? Ajá. A
What do
veces
you
tiene
think?
un
What
mismo
comes to your
significado.
mind when you hear the word radical? Yeah, sometimes, yeah, it's related to violence.
Yo también pienso cuando pienso en la palabra radical, pienso
When I think
en
about
las
this
raíces,
word radical,
¿no?
yeah, it
La
goes
raíz de un
to the
árbol
roots,
es el radical.
the root
Entonces,
of a plant.
la raíz, ¿no?
In math, there is also this term radical.
Todas esas cosas, ¿no? Radical.
Yeah, radical.
Muchos maestros afroamericanos dicen también
Many
que
teachers
es
said
radical amarse como mujer,
it's radical to love
radical
as a woman.
amarse como
To love
persona
is radical to love
afroamericano o de color.
as Afro-American
Yeah,
person.
profound. Yeah, I like that word.
Yeah, profound.
Siguiente pregunta.
So next question.
Propio.
What does self mean?
¿Qué significa propio?
Yeah, that it is mine. That is personal. The self, mine,
Yeah.
part of a whole, that I'm part of a whole,
Higher self, ego, human, all the selves, right?
all the
Yo
selves.
misma, mío de mí,
Mine,
de uno que me pertenece.
that
Nadie
it
lo puede
belongs to
quitar de
me,
mí.
that nobody can take it away from me. So, so the next question, what does love mean? Yeah, it's a big question. What does love mean? It is interesting because for me, love has many different definitions depending at the time of the day. Sometimes love is faith. Have faith on me. Have faith on my community. So let's continue with these words and this time together. Oh yeah, I love this one. Thanks. Thanks, Sue. Heart connection. Unconditional acceptance. Kindness. Self-care. It's in the heart. What I like from this class is, wow, I learned so much, so many things. I love this. Yeah, it depends on the situation. Yeah, it depends on the situation, the time of the day. Is it correct to say agency? In education, we use the word agency just to take their own decisions. We say agencies is the love for me sometimes. The ability to decide love. Okay, let's continue. Sochi will talk about how we can practice. How we can practice radical self-love. I would like to say that first we need to know ourselves. The most part of our life, we were taught to pay attention what other people need. Oh well, the person next to me, my grandson, my partner. But we have to learn first how to love ourselves first. This is a tool to know more about ourselves. So I would like to ask Sochi to explain us more this agency of consent. We will talk about the spectrum of consent. There are 4 levels: wanting, willing, tolerating, and enduring. This is important because sometimes, well, in American and Latin culture, consent, we always think about it, about yes, saying yes or no. It is important to know that there is a spectrum. Well, I was reading the comments. Oh, well, I love my child, but sometimes I don't like him. Well, so it is similar in this sense. Wanting, we can think about it. I want ice cream. I want to go to a party. Willing will be something like, um, I don't like to go to mass, but well, I'll go with my mom because he likes to go there. Tolerating, it can be something like, I, well, I'm just giving general examples. Um, is like, for example, I can go to eat sushi, to have sushi with my family. I can tolerate, but I don't want to go, but I can tolerate it. And enduring is something that you are forced to do something. You don't want to do it, but you are forced to do it. Oh, we're going to do an exercise. Oh, Cat and Tom, it was we saw the picture, yeah, of her before. She was the one who thought about this spectrum of consent. So we will work on this later. Like if you move from, so it is anonymous. If you can move just from one side to another. For example, wanting will space here and willing will be like here, just to the other side, and then next to it will be tolerating, and enduring will be the opposite side of wanting. So you can choose, and nobody can know which is one. For example, we'll give you an example, and then you will decide by moving your body which spectrum of consent it is. For example, go to a party. How do you feel about it? You can move your body just from the right to left, or from left to right, or you can just show with your fingers 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever is more comfortable for you.
No, this is perfect. That's fine.
Well, I cannot see everybody here, but well, let's see. Let's go to another example.
¿Tenías una pregunta? Oh.
Tres.
Oh,
Número
estás.
tres.
Okay, okay.
Oh, okay.
Esa.
Okay, it was
¿Puede ser
3.
con tu
Okay.
cuerpo o puede
You
ser
can move your body, or you can just
Pero yo diría
show a number
solo su cuerpo
with your
o
body.
puede ser
Just,
con
I would
todo
like, yeah, just to hear your body.
mover
Just
tu cuerpo hacia
let,
un lado o
let
hacia
your
otro.
body move from one side to another side. Yeah. Go to, go alone to a restaurant. Spend Christmas or special occasions with your family. Or is it wanting or just enduring? Will depend on the situation. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's difficult. Yeah, it's let's do something easier. Just ask for directions. Oh, where is the train? Where is the car? Or something like that. Okay, let's do another example. Talk about your feelings. Yeah, depends. Yeah, on to who. Yeah, yeah. Talk with your just with your family in special occasions, or maybe not. Well, if you're alone in a restaurant, you can talk with yourself. Yeah, it will be a good one. What I wanted to highlight. It is important to listen to your body, as we were. Yeah, if your body, you feel if your body is tight, if you're really your body is telling, oh, you're enduring, or I don't want to go, I want to stand up and go, or if you want to go it, you're wanting. Have to learn how to. We have to learn to listen our body. Yeah. For in radical self-love, it is important to listen to our body. And it is important to know that there is a spectrum of consent, and it is okay too. I would like to, I would like to say that we are trained to be from one side of the spectrum, just tolerating because we don't want to be rude. We are expected to do something, or just we tolerate because we are afraid of repercussions. So I would like to ask you to share with us what did you notice on your body? You can unmute or you can write it in the chat.
Sí, con la primera que
Well,
con el primero que preguntaron que
the
si uno
first
sentía como
one.
la fiesta.
So, for example, go to the party. Yes, yeah, I feel so well. We were planning to have a party, so we have everything prepared, the hotel reservation and everything. Feel well, and I felt a lot of joy. Yeah. I I was able to feel it on my body, The other ones, well, not that so much.
¿Y tú?
No alcancé a registrar mi cuerpo. Mi mente
I
estaba
was not able to listen to my body because my mind was in charge of everything. Yeah. I noticed that.
¿qué sientes en tu cuerpo? Y que
Wow,
no
what do you
recuerdo mi
feel your
cuerpo.
body? I didn't pay attention to my body. I, I, I felt like my mind, my brain was in charge. Yeah, it is important to notice and listen. Yes, Peggy? Yes. Peggy, did you raise your hand?
I felt I felt the whole spectrum as so she went through the examples and closed my eyes and waited to see which direction my body would move, left to right, right to left, to go between enduring and tolerating and wanting and willing. I feel like I got somewhere each one along the line with the examples that she gave. So thank you. It was a very revealing and interesting exercise. Appreciate it.
Gracias, Peggy. Y Teresa.
Gracias. Sí, para mí era más difícil usar mi cuerpo para expresar mis sentimientos. My body was stiff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I also heard I was using my mind.
Yeah, we are trying to just ignore our body. Thank you. Yeah, it was beautiful to feel my body. I just let my body express. I felt freedom, love. Just really feel my body. What was this radical self-love it is about? Just to honor each decision I take. Yeah, usually with the exercise, you can feel, wow. And when she gave the example of feel the other feelings, yeah, I felt like, yes, I want to, but then, oh, I say no. And then my body moved from one side to another. Oh, I didn't know where to go. Yeah. And like somebody said, yeah, it depends. And it is so important to listen to our body because we ignore what are the message our body is telling us. No, don't do this, don't do that. And for any reason, we just don't listen to our body. Yes, Peggy?
My question is if we're paying attention to the body and going through the exercise in our mind among the elements of the spectrum. And I noticed in the enduring part, you have this list of, and in the willing part, you have this list of items of it. Well, the repercussions, or I am afraid if I don't. And so if we sense the body saying, this is painful, which is the bottom line there on the enduring part, and we do it anyway, what is the effect or the damage that sort of resistance created in the soma part of our system that we're overriding with our mind to decide we're going to do it anyway?
I like this question. I love it. Yeah, it depends on the situation and it depends on each person. This is a way that we are just abandoning ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So it is important to know it's sometimes like we don't want to do something, but we have to do it, or we think we have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, since I'm a teacher, yeah, sometimes for me it's like, oh, I have to do this, but I really don't want to do it. So I have to think. So just to find this balance, I first have to know, I have to listen to myself. So then I can decide. So for example, in first grade, we have to take exams to, yeah, basic math operations. We have to take a test regarding this. And I knew, I didn't want to do that test because I knew it will put our class in stress. But then I thought, oh, well, if I don't do it, I will lose my job because it was mandatory. So then it was, I have to take a very personal decision. But knowing that we are listening to our body, So then we have to listen it first. So then I can decide. I know my body is saying is going to this direction, but then I have to follow the opposite. But at least I am conscious of that. What do you think about this?
Well, do we take that conscious understanding and make a conscious decision to do something that's a compensating balance for our psyche and our body to have received something to compensate for the no that was resistance, and be able to, in some fashion or another, repay ourselves or lift that burden of resistance into something that becomes more at the willing and wanting end of the spectrum, that helps to balance us out, and we're not stuck with this stuff in our, stuck in my muscles, stuck in my cells, stuck in my body.
There are two things. Yes, I'm thinking. I have to do this. How can I do it? In in a more, I don't know, better way, more. How can I can make a little change in the situation to make it more comfortable for me to do it. The next thing I'm thinking about is like where multiple. There is some parts of us saying I want to do it, and there's another part saying I don't want to do it. So we have first to listen to all these parts saying yes, saying no.
Wanna, could I mention something on that? Can I mention something on that? Yeah, so recently, because one of the things I've noticed in my energy level when I say I have to do this and I have to do that is it's really heavy on my energy level. And so I had a friend point out to me a few months ago, because she's in the habit of saying, I get to do this. And I've noticed that when I say that, it makes a huge difference in my energy level, and I'm able to feel lighter about it, and then I can start adding on. Like I get to do it this way and I get to do it this way, instead of instead of I have to do this, and then I'm thinking of all these other things around it that have to go along with it, and it just starts draining my energy. So that way that I get to brings my energy up.
We're just going to take a break here. So I invite you to listen to your body. If your body wants to take something to drink, just to stretch or go to bathroom. Yeah. We will take like 8 minutes break. So we'll be back in 8 minutes. Take care of your body in these 8 minutes. So we will continue talking about. We will continue with our conversation. I think more. Yeah, él es Davy. Yeah, well, uh, yeah, my comment was like, oh, yeah, you have to do this. Like, oh my God, change the world. I have to, or I would like to. So just how it feels, because everything in life is a choice. You have to choose. You have to decide. And if you are going to do something like I don't want to do, something will happen, because from the beginning I didn't want to do it. So it would be better just to if I change the energy, just change my mindset saying, well, yeah, I can try it. I can try to do it, and it will transform the energy. And since I do this, yeah, since 10 years ago, just it changed my way of thinking, not doing things because I have to do it, but doing the things I would like to do. I would like to remind if you can talk a little slower or in Spanish or English. If you're going to talk in a different language, I would appreciate if you can give a few seconds. Yeah, if yeah, if you can consider that. Thank you. If there anyone else that would like to talk about more this spectrum of consent. So let's go and try another experiment. I would like to share what Cachenton says. Your yes, your no is as good as your yes. Sometimes we think we have to say yes for any reason. For example, I was doing a retreat of radical self-love here. I said, I would like to share this. I would like to read it. And somebody said, no. And then I said, okay, thank you, because it allowed me to know what other people's opinions or points of view. So let's move and let's try a little experiment here. I would like to take your hand and make a fist and keep it closed. Keep your fist closed. No matter what happens, keep it closed. And then just notice when you try to open your fist with the other hand, notice what happens in your body. Just try to open your fist with the other hand. Just feel your body, your arms, your elbows or your shoulders, your chin, any part of your body, your breathing, in your heart, your stomach, any part. Just notice what happens in your body when you're trying to open your fist with the other hand. And just hold your fist with the other hand. Just hold it. Just like giving love to your fist with the other hand. So just while you're doing this, just notice how your body is feeling now. Your chest, your shoulders, your breathing. And what do you notice in your body? What do you notice in both situations? You can share in the chat or just unmute yourself.
Bueno, lo que yo experimenté fue
well, I felt resistance of my fist to be opened. And I just said, my fist closed is no. And this no also represents my limits. And then I just found myself opening my fist a little bit. So I felt like my limits were not clear. And I felt a lot of tension in my shoulders. And then when we changed the exercise just to hold my fist, it was, wow, really, I really felt, how was it relaxing? I feel love. Yes, it was a different sensation, definitely. Thank you. I saw, a lot of people doing like this. And I see also your comments in the chat. Yes, resistance and then relaxing with love. Um, some, anybody else wants to share? So Kachintami also taught me this idea, these two different models of how we can interact with others or with ourselves or in a situation. This is the fixing doing model. I'm going to do it. I'm going to fix it. I am going to just force it to fix it. I will try to change it. And the other one is the model of being or allowing. I can be in this energy with myself or with the people around me or in a certain situation. For example, it's raining. I don't like it. Yeah. It's like what Maureen and Michael were saying. Just be with what it is, but in your body. So for me now it's everything, this model. Stay in this model. Doing this just reminds me myself. So because I already know how my chin, my shoulders feel. So then I just realized about it and then, oh yes. Yes. And I want to change my energy. When, for example, I expect somebody to do something I want to. Yes, I'm in this model of trying to fix. Another example, just to be a seed and the earth. When we try to open the seed, it will not open, but it would just put the seed in the ground. It will open. For me, this is unconditional love. And I can feel it in my body. And I can feel it also when I interact with someone or with myself. What do you think about this exercise? What do you notice? What do you think about this?
I'll comment about it. Hey, so for me, having it tight was easy, right? But then when you said to, feel your hand, it was almost uncomfortable. Touching my own body like that, right? It was like that intimacy with myself and that love. And it was almost uncomfortable there for a minute. So that's why I kept my eyes closed. Yeah, it was that was trippy. So it was good. That's a great exercise.
Powerful noticing, Michael, I think, for yourself. Yeah.
Huh?
Sounds like a powerful noticing.
Yes, it was. Yeah. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
So you wanted to share with us? Yes. Well, someone was sharing what was the opposite for me to feel something that it is a situation or something that it feels uncomfortable, just to feel tender love, and it feels on the opposite to feel comfortable just forcing. Well, for me, it's just my fifth time doing this exercise. Well, I remember that the first time I did this exercise, I just was into tears because I just felt this. I want to have a fight with someone, or just to hug someone saying, yeah, I love you. I care about you. Can I hug you? Or can I do something for you? It just allows you to release everything. So, it is interesting to feel these like opposites, just to feel in this intimacy, just to feel it. Yeah, I understand what he said, but now I felt it different. Just first you feel the tension and then just release. I don't know if anyone else just feel the same. I Mine was tricky because did it with this hand, and then did it with the other hand. Okay, which one? Yeah, which will feel more power with which hand? And when I hold my fist with the other hand, I feel like more relaxed. When I did with the other hand, I feel protection and yeah, I'm protecting this hand. I write me my right hand. Yeah, it's very interesting exercise because the sensation is different. I recommend it. Yeah. It is interesting to know how works our body, how it reacts. I teach radical self-love in prison, and I remember one participant, yes, it was the 40 times there in jail, and she was going to be released soon, and she felt like nervous, just anxious. Well, I'm going to go outside. I don't want to do drugs again. And she started to feel this anxiety, and she was walking on the street, like doing this exercise. Okay, here, yes, I'm here with you. I'm here with you. Sometimes we just, this exercise under the table. So just hold ourselves and then say, okay, yeah, right now you're feeling anxious or you're feeling nervous, but okay, that's fine. Um, there was one time I did this exercise with a guy, or a man of 75 years old, full of tattoos. tattoos in his eyes and each part of his body. And when we did the exercise, he started to cry and cry and cry. This is a very impacting exercise. Yeah. This is self-love for me. Yes. In a few minutes, we're going to go in the breakout rooms. I would like to ask you to put next to your name your language. If you can talk only English, just please put English. If you can only speak Spanish, just put Spanish. If you can speak both, yeah, you can please put both next to your name. So to change your name, just click on the three dots. So on the screen, you will have the option rename. So there, next to your name, please put the language. Like me, I just put both.
In the chat? Oh, okay. I did it in the chat. I don't know how to get to my name. So, okay.
I can do either, but I can't figure out how to change my name.
Okay, Michael, Blanca is going to do it for you
Okay, thank
right
you.
now. So in your group, please, I'm going to share the topics. Just share your thoughts on these questions. What already works for you in radical self-love? The next question, what might be an area of stretch in your practice of radical self-love? The third question would be, what will you commit to do this week? So, for the last question, I am going to invite you to have a partner in this workshop. So you can talk with your partner along this journey in this workshop. So the fourth question would be, how do you both agree to communicate? So, for example, 6 years ago, I started this workshop, and at present, I still have communication with my partner. So this is just a reminder that you want to practice and keep practicing. Just find a way you can communicate. Just maybe by email, by WhatsApp. How would you both want to share your practice in radical self-love? So this will be the 4 questions. We will put these questions in the chat. Well, I will give you 10 minutes so you can talk with your partner. You can see the questions in the chat as well. Thank you, Blanquis. So we ready? You will have 10 minutes to talk with your partner. We will just go into breakout rooms.
Too slow. Yeah.
What happened, Peggy?
Lo siento. Yeah,
Sorry
so
about
igual
that.
y ese es el problema con Zoom, right? It's like
Yeah,
parte del
it's
juego.
the problem with Zoom. It just take you out the breakout room and bring it to the main one.
¿Cómo fue hablar con tu pareja?
So, how was it talking with your partner about these questions?
I felt like we needed a little bit more time than 10 minutes.
Okay, good to know. Yeah, okay.
I don't know what happened to Peggy. ¿Qué pasó con Peggy?
A veces se pierda en cambiar de breakout rooms con el internet.
Oh, sometimes you just
Okay, le voy
lose
a dar
how
una
to
tarea porque
move
se
from the
se
breakout
escucha
room to here. So we
muy
only have
bien.
only 6 minutes left.
Entonces la
So
tarea para esta semana.
let me share the
Es
homework.
que me faltaba como una hora de clase. No, ya se acabó, no.
Ay, no, es horrible.
Oh,
Sí,
so we only have.
tampoco, no es cierto.
Oh, I thought it was just we have an hour.
Como
It's
quieres,
already
lo
six
puedes usar
minutes to
hasta la
go.
hora que quieras, Marisa.
Oh, we can stay longer as long as you want, Marisa.
La tarea, la invitación para la
So the homework
darte a ti
is
mismo al menos 10 veces al día.
ask
Todos los días.
yourself at least 10 times a day,
El martes,
every
el
day,
miércoles próximo.
from today
¿Cuál
till
es el acto
next
más
Wednesday.
radical de amor propio
What's
que
the
puedes
most
hacer?
radical act of self-love?
Radical de amor propio.
What's, what is the most radical
Entonces,
act of
tengo que hacer esta
self-love?
decisión.
Sometimes we have to make a
El más
decision.
radical de amor
Or
propio
think
que puedo tomar en este
what
momento.
it would be the most radical act of self-love I can do it in that situation. So,
Veo que
Michael and
he
Maureen
estado
said before,
en 2 días
for example,
haciendo las
I
cosas
saw like
de esta
nobody
manera
washed the
y
dishes
veo
in
todos los
2 days.
que yo puedo hacer.
And I just go back home. I
¿Cuál es
saw
el acto
all the
más
pile of
radical de amor
dishes.
propio?
So then
Puedo
in
decir,
that situation, what's the most radical act of self-love in that
gracias,
situation?
gracias.
Oh, yeah, I'm
O
grateful.
puedo
I
poner
have a lot of
música
dishes.
también. Puede ser. Puede ser
So it will be
música.
a next good exercise to change your mindset.
Siendo ansiosa.
What I can do in that situation.
Entonces, primera cosa es preguntarte a ti misma
So the first homework,
por lo menos 10 veces al día.
ask
¿Cuál es
yourself
el
at
más
least 10
radical?
times a day,
Segundo,
what is the most radical act of self-love? Then
muy bien. ¿Cómo sabes
check
radical
with your partner about
de
your
amor propio radical?
radical self-love practice.
¿Cuál es su
Share
intención
with your
de
partner
amor
about it.
propio radical?
What is your intention? What kind of
Y lo segundo,
exercise or practice would you like to do?
tercera invitación es escribir en su diario.
So then the third
Es
one,
posible cada día
just to have a
escribir
journal
lo
so
más
you
que
can
pueda.
write down as much as you
¿Por
can
qué veo que esta práctica de amor
to write
propio
about this. What do you see is working
está siendo
in your
difícil?
practice, and what is a
Cada
little more difficult for
escribir
you to working and not working for you in your radical self-love practice.
Ok, preguntas.
Do you have any questions about this homework?
¿Puedo tener las preguntas de los breakup rooms?
Can I have the questions given in the breakout
No
rooms?
aparecen en el chat.
Because I cannot see them here in the chat. I can put it here. Yeah, don't worry.
Ok. ¿Alguna otra
Thank
pregunta
you.
o necesitas?
Is there another question or something you need?
Mucho agradecimiento por el
Thank
espacio.
you. All fine.
Agregué las preguntas
Yes, I just put the questions
plática que tuvimos los compañeros.
from the breakout room. I also put the questions of the homework here. So if you want to take a picture of all the questions. So I would like you to put in the chat one practice you would like to do within this week of self-radical love.
Abrazándome,
Hugging myself, embracing myself,
intimando conmigo,
for intimacy with myself. Breathe. Tomar al menos, sorry. Well, so we came to the end. Just give yourself time to take some breaths. Close your eyes and just imagine you are floating over a river. Just remember you are floating in this river of love. Anytime you just can take a breath and feel this divine love that is around us. Just take a breath, release, and let us flow. Practice and feel it in your body. How it feels to have in all your cells, in all your organs, feel this radical self-love in these 37 million of cells we have within our bodies. And each cell is loving. Remind ourselves every time we breathe, we just sit down or we take a walk. And with lots of gratitude, feeling so grateful, I would like to thank you. Thank you so much for this power of love. See you next week.
gracias por esta idea tan maravillosa.
Thank you for this wonderful idea.
Gusto en verlas
Thank
a
you.
todas, les mando besos desde Chapala, Chapala.
Great to see you everyone here from Chapala. Bye. Thank you everyone.